it's tree time. I hope you had a good dinner bell. Am I remembering context?
Yeah, we're live on YouTube now.
Yay!
Wait, let's see. Do I need to reconnect the chat for the stream? I do indeed. Let's fix that.
So now we're basically just filling in everything.
There we go. Now it works.
I'm going to say that this system of drawing trees is half lazy. It's not entirely lazy, and the results are pretty nice. But it's still half lazy.
I think it looks amazing.
Thank you.
It doesn't look lazy at all to me. You're making
That's
happy
excellent.
little trees. Bob Ross would be proud.
I don't know if this tree's happy. I think it's self-conscious.
Trees on puzzle level. Let's go. Wait, do we have... No, that was in the dynamic debug tile thing. Wait, can I use that?
Use what?
What is in the... What? How does this work?
You tell me.
Is the debug tile set useful to me in our existing tile map?
What do you mean debug tile set? Because I said that earlier and you thought I meant the one that we're currently using, which is not correct.
I think it's the tile set you used to make the first debug map, the test map.
So if you want to use that for prototyping, you absolutely can. You need to create a new tile map and set it as the tile set that you're using.
Okay, so it's probably better for me to create a new stand-in tile for the things I'm adding, so then we can just drop replace them.
That would be a way to do it, yeah.
Well, I guess if what I'm doing is trees, we're gonna have to replace them manually anyways, so it doesn't matter.
Right.
Okay.
Well, except that we're using potentially scene instanced tiles, which means you could like drag and drop fix, but it'd be easier to just prototype with like the debug tile set IMO.
Okay. We go and debug. Here, tile map. We need a tile set. We gonna give it this tile set. And then how, oh, is it this? Yes, okay. Now we're cooking.
Now we're cooking with gas.
Yeah. Sorry I disappeared. I laid down to rest and then I booked a small mini vacation next week. Nice.
Sounds awesome. I'm
Vacation
jealous.
lit. And the tile set. Well, welcome back. Glad to have you.
Where are you going on your mini vacation?
Yeah. And how many is it?
How many mini vacation?
Yeah.
Carolina.
Did you say Carolina?
Yes, Carolina. Well, I hope you have a great time.
Yeah.
You know, it's not worth doing highlights on this. Only the gentlest of vagaries that would look right if it was flipped or not.
Wait, why is my collision mask not work? I added physics
Because-
layers.
So you don't just need to add physics layers, you need to paint it onto the tile.
How?
There's like an attribute painter thing in the tile set editor. What song is that that sounds like? Oh yeah. All my bags are packed, ready to go. It sounds like I'm leaving on a jet plane.
What do you mean attributes?
Give me a moment, please. So, you're still in tile map. You need to add a tile set at the bottom,
Oh, go tile set.
and then paint. And then you can paint a property on. In this case, you want physics layer 0. And you just click the ones you want to be solid, basically.
Oh. Oh, and then I can move the collision around. Got it.
And then that's your brush. Yeah.
Yeah, we have collision now.
Let's go!
Collision. Gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
Maybe I shouldn't get too deep into decorating this level with debug textures.
It can still be nice to plan things out, actually.
I wanted
go
to
for it.
start laying out like debug tiles that represent like twigs and logs and bushes.
You can always build the actual puzzle mechanics that we need.
Yeah, I think I should do that instead. That's what I'm saying.
Behold, trees.
Trees! That looks so good.
Thank you.
Like I said, Bob Ross would be proud.
Bros. Borbos would be proud of me.
Those trees do be treeing for real.
They honestly you got me there.
Deep Space Renegade knows what's up.
They are noticeably trees, which is sort of my end goal when I draw trees.
Yeah, I think that's the most important thing about trees.
If you look at them and go, that's a tree, then I feel like I've succeeded.
Yeah. Oh, I'm on the wrong thing. Nope, that still doesn't help. Why am I not able to draw? Terrains. I need to be on terrains. There we go.
Resize. Why is this not working? Why? Why?
Okay.
Oh, because I am silly.
The silliest
go.
snake.
So now, we place these trees all over the dang place. I should create a layer group for the trees. Wait, at what point did I stop doing trees? There. So those are all the tree layers. Now I want to cut that, or do this, and do this. Now the trees are separate objects that I can just grab and move. Where do they align? Keyboard. Anytime you want to work would be awesome. Thank you.
Working keyboards are goated. Ah.
Okay, texts have been sent.
Oh, I made a mistake.
How dare you?
Oh yeah. I keep accidentally drawing with the grass tile instead of the grass terrain.
Oh yeah. You gotta use that terrain brush.
Yeah.
You might be able to flood fill the grass tiles and it might do the edges, like once you switch to the right tool. I don't know that for sure.
Like a paint bucket?
Yeah.
It seems to have worked.
Alright, what else do we need? You're right. More rocks.
No.
This time even bigger.
No, please.
It is huge rock time. Hope everyone who joined this stream is ready for rock time.
But code.
It's rocks forever. Well, I want to see rocks in the chat.
We making rock music?
Yes. Look, there'll be great decoration. Yeah, rocks, rocks, rocks!
Wait, these shouldn't have collision.
Woohoo! Maybe they should have collision. Maybe you're not being rock-brained enough.
I told them to not have collision. I
Did you
crashed
click
Godot.
them? Oh. Did you happen to click them while you were in the physics painting thing? Because that would have painted physics onto it.
Not intentionally.
No pebbles, only rocks. No pebbles, only rocks. Ah, I minimized again. We're back. Let's do 4 moderately large rocks.
Yeah, this shows no
Huge
collision.
rocks.
Okay. Now it doesn't have collision, but I don't think I changed anything. Works for me, I guess.
The opposite of a skill issue, I guess.
Reverse skill issue, I did nothing and the problem solved.
There we go.
Okay,
Look at these big rocks. They're so big.
Shiloh!
Shiloh, what's up?
What is going on, Shiloh? How you doing?
Welcome to the party.
Look at Code's rocks.
Yeah, welcome to Rocks.
Look at
Get your
him go.
Rocks emotes ready. It's rock time. I'm doing pretty good. I'm actually feeling pretty good today because I've just got a lot of these assets done and I feel really good about them.
You know we're having a good time.
It's been a really good stream.
42 different unique rocks.
8,000 unique rocks. I haven't done 42. No way. Not yet. Growth mindset. Thank you.
I like the shading. Yeah, it looks great. I keep telling him, Bob Ross will be proud.
Classic Bros.
Bros. Especially his trees. Look at those happy little trees.
I am actually proud of the trees.
I love the
The
trees.
more I'm like, dang.
The trees are so good.
In another world where I had more time, I would like to highlight each individual leaf because I've done that before and it looks so good. But it's a level of effort I just can't commit to because I don't have the time.
Oh, also, how are you, Shiloh? I don't think we asked.
Oh yeah, what the heck? What's wrong with us?
Yeah.
Hi Shiloh, how are you?
Where are our manners? Alright, I'm gonna shrink you back down. Not you, your screen. Just chilling. Nice. You're okay. Cool. What was I doing? Oh yeah. We need dogs.
Would you please make dogs the last one? That's the most like threatening in terms of creating assets, and I'm trying not to think about it.
Okay, I take it back. We need vines.
Yeah, we do definitely need.
Oh wait, you
vines.
already did the trap. We should just use the trap.
Here's the trap. Got it right there.
Yeah, we already drew a trap. Let's just use the art that we just made.
Rock to the sea.
Rock to
Space Renegade has the right idea.
We could just put little faces on the rocks.
I'm gonna be real with you, Quellis. I already did, because yesterday while I was doodling, I created rocks for this game that have faces on them.
Okay, hold on. Back up a little bit.
I may have been leading us there this whole time.
Hold on. You're telling me you already drew a bunch of rocks for this game, and then you just spent this time drawing more rocks?
Only 3, and they're just outlines. They're not nice rocks like these.
That wasn't meant to be accusatory. I'm excited about how many rock variants we have.
Look at these rocks. Oh my god.
Rocks.
All right. Time for a hot giveaway here.
The rocks
Shiloh
are
Renegade.
important. Again?
I'm gonna give you a rock. Each of you gets a small rock. you can kind of give me like a general shape concept or like a symbol to put on it. Roughly, has to be kind of vague. But tell me what you want. Give me your rock requests. You have 4 colors you can work with for your special rock. A pebble on it, like these size, like one of these little guys. Oh yeah, that's a freaking rock.
Your little, like the pebble's heavy.
Yeah. Look at this rock. True. Oh yeah, you weren't here for lore development, Shiloh.
Oh, do you want to
lore development?
Do you want to see my lore notes?
Do you want colors, by the way, Shiloh? I can give you some like eyes. Pick a color if you want a color. Rainbow. I can't do rainbow. It has to be one color to keep the aesthetic simple. Which of these 4 individual colors looks more like a rainbow?
You're all good. I'll explain it.
We will narrate the lore for sure.
Oh, you probably also are having a hard time seeing the art because small.
You know what I'm thinking?
Let's grow this while Code's talking about it.
I'm thinking you don't need a color. I'll just give you eyes in the form of reflections.
Shiloh is colorblind.
That's the Shiloh one right there. Oh, you're colorblind. Perfect. There you go. Look at that.
Why is that perfect?
Because I picked grayscale.
Oh, were you gonna add one of those colors to the rock? To the pebble?
Yes.
Ah, gotcha.
You know what I'll do? Because I still want it to be special for you. I'll make it a slightly lighter gray that isn't on any of the other rocks. It's like slightly lighter than the normal light gray.
It's not black and white, it's dark gray and light gray.
It's between black and white.
Fine.
Alright, so we'll put one of these in the game. Special Shiloh rock. I'm gonna put some more of these little, like, rune rocks. I don't have a problem.
Alright, it's lore time.
Oh yeah.
The lore of our story.
Yeah, go ahead.
The lore of our story is that, I mean, obviously our goal is to get to a lake, considering the game is called To the Lake. The lake is home to an ancient spirit that used to be the caretaker of the village, but over time the village moved into the forest and away from the lake and cut ties with the spirit, and a sickness fell on the village. So our hero is trying to travel to the lake to find something to help the sick. And then, yeah, I guess the idea is that, like, they don't know that there's a spirit, so they're just expecting to find, like, some healing water or something, because they're stories.
I don't think that's quite right.
Isn't that what we discussed?
No.
No, we discussed it.
The character is definitely looking, like, the character in the story is definitely looking for the spirit of the lake. Because according to his people's legends, the lake used to take care of them. And now that there's a sickness, he's going back to the lake to see if the lake can give them something. But the players, or the characters talking about the story and retelling it, have different versions of it. In some, there is real magic in the woods. And in some, there's not actually real magic in the woods. The character in the legend, regardless, was definitely looking for a spirit of the lake. No question. It's whether there is a spirit of the lake that's something the characters are debating about.
Oh.
Or if it's just an old legend.
I was thinking the yeah, we had a little conversation about that, and I misinterpreted the entire conversation then.
It's good to... It's nice to have a world... It's hard to describe. I like the idea that there is a myth. And the character in the story, of course, believes in the myth. But how it's visualized depends on whether the characters talking about it believe in the myth. Yeah, exactly, Shiloh. Up to the user to decide. Either way, the hero of the story, looking for a cure to the sickness, definitely believes in the spirit. Whether they actually find a spirit at the end of the story, and what happens to the people, well, the people obviously survived. But whether it had anything to do with the lake, or whether they actually found the spirit, is going to be left unknown. Because they're going to the character's going to walk off screen, the main character, as the storytellers argue about what happens at the end. So you're not actually going to visually see the true ending. Hello, Shrimp!
Shrimp! Have you not seen my queue yet? Look at me go! Yeah, so to recap, now that Shrimp's here, the story of our game is that we're trying to get to a lake because there's a spirit who lives there. It used to be the caretaker of the village, but then over time the village moved. The villagers all moved into the forest and away from the lake, and now the caretaker isn't taking care of them, and a sickness fell upon a lot of the villagers. So our hero is going there to meet the spirit to try to figure out how the spirit can help.
It has been a long time. Sorry, go on.
Our storytellers who are narrating the story don't really know what the hero is gonna find when he gets to the lake. So when we get there at the end of the game, there's kind of an argument among all of them about what the possibilities are. And it leaves you on a little bit of a mystery of what actually happened. Yes.
So some context that I have in my head is that it's been a long time since people in the village actually believed in the spirit. They've sort of moved on from that superstition, but there's still some lingering belief. And they happen to be out of options because their medicine that they're used to working is not working and not helping. So they're sort of turning to an older source of comfort and hope of maybe the lake will have something for us, will be able to take care of us. It's very sort of mythical even to this character that there's a spirit of the lake, but they have no options, so they're going to believe. That's my idea, anyways. All this is a video game, yes.
Yeah, let me show you what we have in our game so far. We got... Oh yeah, I haven't added I need to add the final warp. Let's go add the final warp, and then I'll show you our game. Where are you, warp? There you are. Put you over here. Yeah, let's put it right there. Perfect. And then this goes to test level. So I'm mocking up like kind of this level where we walk through this clearing and it's surrounded by trees. That's what the green is. But when we get to the end here, we go to our test level. Wait, why am I not able to move?
Darn right, we got level switching.
We got level switching! Code, why can't I move once I get to the test level, to the debug level?
because you made that tile that you're currently standing in the middle of solid when you made the next level.
Ah, shit. Thank you.
I assume I'm correct about that.
You are 100% correct on that. Dang it.
You goofed it.
I goofed it. Now I can't show off the cool stuff that the debug level holds.
You just need to switch which tile. Just take out the collision so you can show it off, and then add another tile for collision in the other world.
Vibrates and angry pixels, yeah. Okay, yeah, let's go here. Go to here, and then here and here. You can't see anything that I'm doing, stream, sorry. And then delete that. Now it should work. No, they're still solid. What? Why do you mean? What do you mean you're still solid?
Okay, go back and show me. It's a little weird. Go back. Did you delete? Yeah, you deleted the brush you were working with. You didn't actually like right-click the tile to delete its collision.
Right-click the... What?
There, now you just did it. It's gone. There's no collision. That is me working on the small screen.
Yeah, this is code making art.
On the left hand is the brush that you're currently painting the physics with. Like that's what physics you're going to add to the tile.
Mm-hmm.
And on the right, you right or left click the tiles to add or get rid of the physics.
Oh.
Yeah. A lot of Godot is very understandable, and some of it, like that, is very like, what am I even looking at?
All right. Third time's the charm. No, it doesn't have physics. Let's pretend it does. Let's pretend we can't walk through the trees. And then there's going to be a puzzle here, but the important bit is when we get to the debug level and we walk through here, our storytellers tell us a little story. So that's kind of the idea, is like as you're
kind of a garbage tile system, honestly.
What's a garbage tile system?
The filler one. Like who would make something like that even?
So the idea is as you're playing the game, these little dialogue pop-ups are gonna pop up and tell the story. And hopefully we'll be able to make like little crossroads where you can kind of drive the story based on little decisions that you make.
That's alright. I hope I was sarcastic enough to know that, to make it clear that it was a joke and it's appreciated, despite it not being the correct interpretation of what you said.
So, yeah, that's our game so far.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, Quellis.
No, you're totally fine.
Thank you.
Thank you, thank you.
You have been helpful, Shiloh. You're appreciated. Your support is noticed.
We appreciate you.
True.
Quick ad break.
We got cut off by an ad break.
Perfectly fine if you can have every scene agree on what a tile should mean. Yeah, I forgot that there was a little bit of an argument about whether or not we want to keep the debug scene. So I think at some point I was thinking I just forgot that making changes to the tile set would affect the debug scene.
Who are you talking to? Is there a YouTube chatter?
Yeah, YouTube channel. Exalted.
Hello, Exalted.
Exalted said Godot's tile system is perfectly fine if you can have every scene agree on what a tile should mean. Quellis.
Yeah. Just don't have a skill issue.
I picked green because I felt like it was the most representative of a tree.
Rookie mistake.
I wanted a debug tile that I thought was a good stand-in for trees.
Oh my goodness, so many assets. What's next?
Okay, a hurdle that we're gonna have to get over to do this first puzzle map is to start implementing an inventory system.
No, absolutely not.
Well, how are we gonna pick things up and move them?
We don't
like
need to.
fire.
We can push things.
Just push a campfire across the forest?
Why do we need a campfire?
Isn't that the idea, that there's vines and we set them on fire? No, trap. This is the trap level. But what are we gonna do?
And the fire can also be done with flags. We don't actually have to have an inventory system. Just a do you have this system.
Flags?
Yeah, we just set a flag of whether or not they have a certain item.
Yeah, that is a sort of inventory system.
In a way. But
I'm calling
words
that
inventory system are scary.
You got me there.
Hey Shiloh, do you want a custom rock?
Didn't you already ask Shiloh if they want a custom rock?
Shiloh wasn't here for custom rocks.
Who did you make the other custom rock for?
Am I crazy? Is it for... Oh, it is for Shiloh. I'm crazy. Shiloh, I'm crazy.
Hilarious.
My brain is having a moment. Maybe I got lucky and that ad break lasted like 5 minutes instead. Shrimp, do you want a custom rock? Tell me the rock you want. Describe your rock to me.
No. You get a unique rock made specifically for you.
Yeah, do you want a rock, Renegade? Do you want to describe a rock to me?
Oh, I didn't realize that wasn't shrimp. But yeah.
It has to be rockish. Here, because I gaslit Shiloh, and by gaslit Shiloh I mean gaslit myself. I will temporarily create a second Shiloh rock.
You know, for someone who was talking earlier about how you need to make a rock generator so you don't have to draw rocks, you seem to really enjoy drawing rocks.
It's not the enjoyment of it that's the problem, it's the time consumption that's the problem. I greatly enjoy drawing rocks. Can I be a rock drawing streamer? Can that be my bit? Welcome back, this is day 300 of drawing more rocks. Today we're going to be drawing rocks.
Wait, I feel like...
rock, but not like pancake flat. Alright, I'm into it.
If you have a good YouTube voice and decent editing skills, you could make a banger YouTube video with that.
Hit him with the, what's up, guys?
You need ways to add drama though. Like something goes wrong during your 100 days of drawing rocks every day.
Well, that's why I gotta do, I have to make it some sort of challenge where it's like, I'm putting these limitations on myself for this rock drawing challenge.
Maybe like at a certain point you need to start drawing bigger rocks, but every day you have to draw like 20 rocks a day, and the rocks get too big. You can't possibly draw 20 rocks that big in one day. 20 is a small number. 100 rocks.
Maybe I have a canvas limitation, and it's like, how am I gonna fit this many rocks on this canvas?
Okay, every 10 days is a different challenge. Sometimes it's size, sometimes it's canvas, sometimes it's complexity of the rock.
That's what I'm all about.
I got 2 rocks on my desk right now. Nice.
Renegade, how's this looking? How we feeling about this flat rock? Excellent.
Yes.
Would you like eyes? Like any colored eyes? I could pick a color of these 4 colors.
Here, I'm not really doing much. Let me make your rocks bigger. There you go. Wesley!
Hello, Wes!
Oh boy, Wesley, did you come at a good time?
Renegade, any of these colors standing out to you? Far left? Okay. Sweet. I'm gonna put them really far away from each other, the little eyes, because it just goes with the flat.
True. Missed a lot of creation. There's a lot of art going on today.
It's been a little bit of a art doer stream, for sure.
Oh, and we've been working out the kind of lore of our story.
Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that rock. That's a fantastic rock.
Rock! What?
Wes.
Get map hat in here. What does map hat have to do with rocks? Oh, lore.
Lore. Wesley doesn't know that this is a rock stream yet.
Yeah. This isn't a lore stream or a puzzle building stream, purely just rock.
This is a rock stream.
Yeah. Wait, can we show off the trees to the people who haven't seen them yet?
Absolutely.
I'm so proud of those trees. Not that I made them. I'm proud of the trees you made. I'm proud of you
I made some trees.
for making these really good trees. Oh, I didn't notice your bushes over there. Those are good bushes too.
Yeah, I made some bushes.
Nice. I'm so excited about the bushes. I'm gonna put those everywhere.
Anybody else in chat want a custom rock? Wes? Shrimp?
Wesley, if you give us a description, we will make you a custom rock that matches it.
Thank you, Shrimp. Alright, Wes, describe your rock.
Yeah, all the art going on in here, gorgeous.
We have 2 customs right now. We got this little pebble. We got this flat one. You can also have colored eyes featuring any one of our amazing 4 colors.
Don't forget the Little Pebble 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Oh, right. The second one. We don't have any big rocks that are custom. You could theoretically do one of those, but I would make your eyes really tiny if I did. Like, if this was a custom rock, it'd be like that. Preferably a smaller rock. Small to medium. You can get one of these medium boys.
Code, would you be comfortable if I leave you to entertain the stream for a moment? I want to go get some food.
Go ahead. This is the rock stream. Make me bigger. Make me bigger.
The snack?
Yes.
Well, someone has to redeem the reward. I can't just make you bigger.
Hold on. Done.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's go.
You're bigger now.
Let's go.
All right, I'll be back.
Okay, so I'll wait for Wesley to describe a rock, and until then, I guess I'll just get working on like the next asset we need, which is I don't know. I don't know what's next in terms of assets. I'm hoping these trees are good. I know they look good, but I don't know if they look good like tiled and such. Let's like tile a few to create a world boundary. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We need a... Oh, we already have it in another color. We have the grass. Thank you, Renegade. Darkness 3 subtle lines. So we don't have orang. Let me see what I could do. A rock that's 3 subtle lines on top. Okay, let's get you a medium-sized rock. Let's see what I can do. 3 lines is a little much for what I've been adding to these. Usually it's 2 dots. But I'm down to try to accomplish as close as I can to your vision. I would never disrespect a custom rock, so we're going to try our best here. Oh, you know what I can do for you? If you don't mind. The 3 subtle lines, I can make them part of the highlight, because the highlight has more room for custom detail like that. And then I can still give you your orang in the form of 2 lopsided eyes. How's that? Is that close enough to your vision? I like this because it's very neutral. I can just put it anywhere. Excellent. So now we have the custom West Rock. Just put that guy right there. So we have this one for Shiloh, this one for whoever asked before Shiloh, can't remember who it is. This one for... Is this... Yeah, Renegades. And then Whis. Excellent, excellent, excellent. And now as a test... Yeah, I got it. I wanted to make sure before I mislabeled someone's rock, but I was correct. So how will this look on grass? Honestly, it'll look pretty good. What other sort of elements make up a good forest set? I guess twigs, actually. Twigs are just genuinely a good element. I think it's twig time. We'll do some twigs like this, where they don't have leaves, and then we'll do like a couple of leafy twigs as well. So like this one, which has a little leaf on it still. And this one, which has a little leaf on it still. Maybe even 2. And then give it the same black outline that everything has. Not really black, but it's close enough. Outline this up, down, right, left,
So what I miss?
Twigs and the West Rock. So here are twigs.
Mm-hmm.
And then the West Rock.
Nice.
Look at those twigs. Are you excited to decorate with those?
Yes, I'm so excited.
I think it's best time to start bringing these into the game so they're not just like something that I have on my screen.
Okay.
So, probably be better if I labeled my layers, but here we are.
You don't label your layers very often, do you?
No. Let's go, Wesley.
Yo, we gotta make the snake bigger.
The important work is being done here today.
Yeah, it's a little too much. Bring that back. Yeah, there we go. Snake bigger. Snake large.
I'm a big fan of the unsustainable reward that you have.
Unsustainable?
Yeah, because anyone could make it bigger forever. Big snake.
I did put a small limitation on it, but someone who is diligent could still make the snake far too big by far.
Orang as a treat for Wes, even though I couldn't use Orang on the rock. I will go ahead and draw a big orange line on screen.
Oh no. I'll fix it. Hold on. I'll fix it. Okay, no! There we go. It's fixed. I'm sorry.
Okay. Here you go, Wes. Here's your big orange line as consolation for not being able to put Orang on your rock.
Let's see. Orange. Oh, that's saturation, not hue shift. My bad. Wrong thing.
Alright, I'm excited to be orange, actually. Let's go.
Yeah, this is about the most orange we can get, I think, right here.
Let me see. Crank the saturation. It should help.
There you go.
Weird. It's like red and green without really hitting orange. Make it so that the tips are orange. Like the tips that are red, make those Orang.
Yeah, I think this is Orang.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That might be the best we can do. It's kind of a tricky color to get with this spread.
Mm-hmm. You have a lot of colors on that snake. It's a little difficult.
Called being awesome. Don't know what to tell you.
Make the snake bigger.
Yes.
I think what I'm gonna have to do is if we start getting too big, I'm gonna have to crop it.
Oh no. Brutal.
Do you think I shouldn't? Should I just let you take up half the screen?
We'll have to compromise with the chat when it starts taking up too much of the space.
Okay. Run like a poll or something. We'll see.
We'll have to enter negotiations.
I like that plan. Okay. Oh yeah. I'm taking over the stream now. Your screen is gonna get small.
No.
This is my stream now.
See what you get it.
What am I munching on? what I do is I go to the store and I buy these cans of curry sauce, and then I cook some chicken breast in the curry sauce and put on rice. So I got some curry and rice.
I want that.
Mm-hmm. It's yummy. It's so quick to make. Big recommend. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Wesley also said, "Can I have some?"
Here, I got you. Hold on. Here you go.
Make the snake bigger!
Make the snake bigger!
You tried to shrink me to take over. Nice try.
Maybe I should add a make the snake smaller and see if we can get a competition going.
I'm here for it. Do a make the snake smaller in parentheses cute so that there's a real incentive in both directions.
Do you think people might expect something cute to happen in addition to making the snake smaller though? Because that's a fear I have.
Put the make the snake bigger epic in parentheses so that there's both.
Ooh, okay, got it. I like it.
Wes? Make it infinite money so nobody can ever afford it. It's the right thing to do. What horrible music is playing on my computer right now? What is this?
There we go. So now those who are here for the game dev can make the snake smaller, and those who are here for content can make the snake bigger.
Lynn, thank you. Have a good bed.
Have a good bed. Wait, did we get to make the snake smaller?
Renegade has to make the snake smaller, so if Lynn does it, it's just gonna neutralize. Weird.
Oh,
and annoying.
Make the snake smaller. Okay. A little smaller. Oh, we gotta make the snake bigger. Let's make it a little bigger. Wait, yeah, hold on. I can fix this. Hold on. Hold on. There you go. Now you can make the snake bigger.
You take away the people's ability to make the snake bigger?
So I set a timer on it, so you can only make the snake bigger every couple minutes.
That's actually fair.
Make the snake bigger!
Do people already make the snake bigger epic?
No, that was for Lynn!
Yes! Okay, the timer's not working!
Well, I removed the timer so Lynn could redeem it because Lynn was sad.
This is going well!
Well, we did accomplish one task. Okay, hold on.
Okay, well, you're gonna need to make me fill the screen
5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yes! You don't need to change my name tag size, by the way. The fact that it intersects with me is totally fine.
We gotta make this thing smaller, just a little bit. Thank you. This is the greatest plan.
This is a good stream.
Sometimes I end up just being like... Wait, is it on a 2-minute timer?
Okay, timers are apparently a scam.
Hold on. Well, so I removed the timer, and that's when everyone spammed it. But I thought I put it back. Yeah, it is every 2 minutes. Was that exactly 2 minutes?
What have you done? I think you drew attention to it, and now it's Jover.
It is 2 minutes. Okay. It's content, though.
It is content.
And that's all that matters.
Oh no, I'm doomed to be very
no
epic
timer.
and huge. It's okay, Wesley had you covered.
Mm-hmm. Posture check. Thank you, thank you. You gotta check your posture 2 code.
Appreciated.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What was I doing here? Why am I here?
I don't know. Why do you ask me? I don't know.
Oh, yeah. I remember now. I made this as if it was the map, but now I'm realizing I need, or the vines, but now I'm realizing that this is Animal Trap, so I need to change it.
Like an hour ago. Hey, let's go, shrimp.
Make the snake bigger.
Oh my goodness. An actual hero in chat.
I am delighted that the wait. No, you're lying. You can't lie to us like that, Wesley.
Is Wesley lying about the timer and you're getting gaslit?
So Wesley redeemed a highlight my message, and the message is Wesley redeemed make the snake bigger.
You are sneaky.
You can't fool me, Wesley. I've been around the block a couple times.
Did you actually make me bigger for that time though?
No.
No, I mean for the one just before that, because there was a real one just before that.
Yeah. Yeah, I did.
Good.
Remember I yelled, make the snake bigger!
That's true. That's so true.
Okay. So now we have a narrow passageway that our animal trap will be in that we need to get past. Wait, can we just...
What we have is a bunch of original assets.
I love it. They're so good.
And they're publicly available because they're on the GitHub after I push them.
Yeah. I wonder if we should make a pack.
I'm going to after this.
Hell yeah.
Jam. Gonna publish it separately on itch.io for free.
Free.
Free. Make the snake bigger.
Make the snake bigger.
How much am I taking up right now? I haven't checked. Oh yeah. I do appreciate the effect that giving them the option to make me smaller has had, which is aggressively being made bigger. Oh, you have to desaturate me.
White/gray/monochrome.
It's not really a hue shift, but I accept.
Does that just mean as close to white and black as we can get?
Well, you can just desaturate.
Oh, that's the hue
you
shift.
can literally
Hold on.
grayscale me.
Are you happy, Wesley? Is this what you want?
Here we go.
Sorry, that was really aggressive.
It's me, a snake from the 1920s.
We need to get you like a little detective hat. Not that much. So we just want it to be muted, like kind of like this, where there's a little color poking out, but it's mostly white and black.
I just get pushed a bunch of new assets.
Wesley, awaiting your confirmation.
Oh, that looks kind of cool, actually.
Mm-hmm.
I judge this to be pretty good.
Okay, I'm glad that you took the judgment there, because I was like, I'm not judging this. What do you mean?
I need a hat, though. I'm gonna get one.
Yeah, send me the pinnaga of the hat.
I'm on it. There's a new hat.
A beanie.
A beanie.
Anyway what? Anywho. What was he doing? Oh yeah, I wanted to see.
You're making the snake bigger is what you're doing.
Am I? Oh, that's what the anyway was about. Sorry. For some reason, I'm having a hard time seeing those events. Let me try again.
Beautiful transparency. The hat beneath.
Apparently our stream is unstable because the bitrate is too high, according to Twitch.
Interesting.
Yeah.
There's my beanie. Go ahead and put it on me.
Oh, did you send it to me?
I did.
Got it. Oh, Wesley sent a message.
I'm not an emo snake. What horrible thing has happened?
Just the name that you gave to the hat.
Oh, my PNG's name?
Yeah.
The hat beneath.
Het bene. Make the snake bigger.
Big. In parentheses, epic.
Big. Epic. You're actually timing it.
Are you sure you're not just too slow and it's a skill issue? Could be. You never know.
There we go.
Have you considered become fast?
Yeah, are you checking it every 12 seconds? And then maybe you check it right before exactly 2 minutes? And then you have to wait another 12 seconds before you check it again?
This beast trap looks gnarly.
Why are there 2 traps?
Because one is sprung.
Yeah, that is gnarly.
You gotta give it a second to fully update.
Yeah, I'm starting to think the problem is that you're too fast.
You're lightning quick.
Yeah. What?
What do you mean, what? Make the snake bigger?
Oh, I can see it now. I just wasn't looking there. Oof.
What does the stream even look like right now? Oh yeah, wow. You should make a scene collection with me and my hat under it so that my hat is not so tiny.
Yeah.
Because that's a small little hat right now.
It's small. I made it intentionally small. If I make it any bigger, then you will be taking up half the screen.
No, you lower it. Like, covers my eyes.
Ah.
Like a little bit.
Okay. Group these.
Thank you, Wesley. Thank you.
Love the snake content. Okay, how do you like that?
Yeah, way better.
Sweet. Okay, what was I trying to do 20 minutes ago?
You said something about...
Oh, I wanted to see if I could make a physics body that we can kick around.
Yeah.
So we can just kick it around onto the trap.
I like the idea of kicking it, like you interact with it to push it.
Yeah.
I'm all for that, actually.
What do you think that object should be, though?
We could make it a rigid body.
Bigger! Yes. Rigid body, but what do you think the art should be?
Oh, one of the runestones.
Oh, okay.
In fact, we can make all the runestones pushable for fun.
Oh, that'd be fun.
You gotta do it, Wesley. Or save up. Save 5 more times? What else could you get? Wesley, can you make me pink? Like, a hyper saturation ultra pink?
Okay. Rigid body needs a collider.
But it makes me take up more of your like visual presence because I'm super bright and colorful. My impact increases. Exactly.
Yeah, if it's gonna take up the whole screen, at least make it pretty. Oh wait, no, let's put this like over here. You shift the snake!
Let's go!
Yeah, over here. I think about here is what we got. Oh, and make the snake bigger.
Dude, I look awesome. I am absolutely dominating the visuals. This is the dream.
You can't even see either of our screens now. It's just all Snake.
Perfect. Okay, I'm gonna edit. You're not doing anything with the tile set right now, right? When's the last time you pushed?
No.
I might want to do that.
I haven't pushed since I started making this puzzle map.
You should push so we can minimize merge conflict chance.
But I don't want to push in the middle of this. I want to at least have something kind of done.
Okay, I guess we'll maximize merge conflict then.
Well, what difference does it make? You push and then I merge. Or I push and you merge. Already. Yeah.
I did push. The difference is I haven't done anything yet, but I'm about to start working on tile set stuff.
Well, what did you do?
Nothing yet. I just pushed.
What you're gonna do next is going to conflict with what I'm doing. That's what's happening. Gotcha.
I'm gonna add new tiles.
Okay. Let me finish this really quick. Give me a minute and then we'll be there.
It looks like I came out of a lava lamp. Oh my gosh, can I get some art of hot pink Taylor in a lava lamp? Like it's a cozy area? Oh my gosh. I need to find a snake artist.
Is that the name of the snake, Taylor?
Yes, Taylor.
Nice.
Named after the director of Godzilla.
Wait, what? I just put that there, but it's not in the game.
Did you save?
Perhaps not. Yeah.
See, Godzilla was make the snake bigger.
I don't even have time to do any work anymore. I'm just making the snake bigger.
This was what I told you might happen if we made the thing too cheap. I did warn you. So Godzilla was directed by Ishiro Honda, and the character whose name was Honda in Yu-Gi-Oh got changed to Taylor, so I will also be changing Honda to Taylor.
Gotcha. What? I'm so confused. Oh. Wait, why is it hiding now? Oh, it needs to be in the bottom of the tree, not the top of the tree. Okay.
Oh, let's go.
But it's still not there.
It's a rigid body. Oh, because it's falling, because it has gravity.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. We can always make it a kinematic body and control it with a script.
Well, that's no fun.
It's probably better to do it kinematic anyways.
Wait, rigid bodies aren't pushable, are they?
They should be, but it'd be better to do kinematic because then we can control the movement a little more good. A little more good? A little more good.
Yeah, a little gooder.
Make the snake bigger!
It's a little bigger now.
Do interactable, brain, please. Do interactable objects emit a signal when they're interacted with? They probably should.
Do interactable objects emit a signal when they're interacted with? Our interactable objects?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, you made them so we can interact with them. So let's see.
So here's why I'm asking. Underneath your body you're creating right now, you could put an interactable inside of it. and then tie the interacted signal from that to your rock to like push it.
Oh, so
But I
you
don't think we have a signal right now, so we want to add an interacted signal that we can tie to stuff.
so you have to walk up and press F to kick it?
Yeah, I think that is a fun mechanic, having to like.
That's smart.
Wesley, you did the right thing with your money.
But now who's gonna spend the money to make you smaller?
Why would anyone do that? Question mark.
Because why would anybody watch this stream?
Because there's a giant, colorful snake on it. Hello.
That's
Snake
what
too
I'm
big?
saying, Renegade.
Oh, okay. Renegade. Okay, Wesley. We can enter negotiations. We need the snake to be smaller. What terms can we agree to for a smaller snake?
I propose.
I too would like a watchable stream.
I propose crop the snake so that it's pretty much just the head of the snake in the beanie, and then we can move it down into the corner. Make the snake smaller.
Okay, Wesley, how about we make the snake more normal sized, but we put a cool lava lamp next to the snake, and that'll just stay there.
Redeem a smaller for every 2 I can redeem that are bigger. Redeem it for every... No. That doesn't solve the problem.
Reset for lava lamp. Hear me out.
Wesley, we're awaiting your response.
Well, no, you should be doing Godot work.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Let me go find a good one. Good enough. It has to be good enough to be worth shrinking me down to a reasonable size. And Quellis, you need to raise the price. Are we thinking blue? We gotta be thinking blue, right? A blow up snake? That makes sense. Make it like just a little bit more expensive. So it's 150 for make the snake bigger, and you can make blow up 200, and that resets it. You can even put in parentheses reset, so it's obvious.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was like, how are people gonna know what that means?
See, Wesley, you got the right idea. Taylor comes from the lava lamp. This is new lore. This is canon.
So, make the snake bigger is 150. Make the snake smaller is 100. What should the blow up be?
250.
250. On it.
250 resets. Worst comes to worst, I will have to pay for it myself.
Yeah, I feel like I can't redeem rewards because I have infinite Q coins being the owner of this channel, so that would be unfair.
Mildly unfair.
Yeah. Mildly?
2,000!
No.
2,000. How much do I make during these streams? Is that actually fair? It might be. No, because we've done like 3 streams, and I barely have enough to redeem that twice.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm down with that. Let's vibe a little bit. Could you get the text out of my face so that I'm more more screen filling snake.
Ah.
Wesley paid a lot of money for this. Gotta respect this.
Wait, what did Wesley pay for?
Me to be huge Gantic.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, where's the test interactable script? There it is. Okay, we need a new script. Attach script.
A new what script?
New script.
That does what?
A child of the interactable script that's for a pushable.
Ah, see, that's what I was telling you exactly that you shouldn't do. You should make the interactable emit a signal always, and then you can just make a pushable object that's unrelated to the interactable, but has the interactable underneath it.
Yeah, how did you set up the interactables? Let me look.
It doesn't have a signal. It needs one still.
Yeah, the player emits a signal. But how do you want that to work then? Should the player emit a signal to the interactable and then the interactable emits a signal?
Oh, does the interactable just not even care?
Yeah, the interactable doesn't care about anything. Except for highlighting.
Give it a signal to emit. And then have the player trigger its signal when interacting on top of whatever else it does.
I can't see the code. Yeah, code 807. It's very visible.
It's just so you it's just so you know. Otherwise you might get confused and not know where I am. Grr.
Yeah.
Okay, we gotta solve this because we need people to be able to see the game development that we're doing. I think we gotta blow up.
Where are we here? This needs some funk.
Get a good look. I gotta blow it up. I need Renegade to be able to see the code. I know there's a bit of a time delay, but I'm gonna do a countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then a little bit of a delay for the chat to catch up, and blow it up.
We win!
No, everyone wins.
Yeah, we are everyone.
That's true. Wesley had a very big snake on screen and is getting lava lamps.
Those are good lava lamps.
Thank you.
I'm gonna child the lava lamps to you so that when we make the snake bigger, the lava lamps come with them.
Makes sense.
Michael May has left the chat.
I'm gonna write Taylor.
I can't wait until I find the time to start writing the bot that will automate all of this.
We can do it. We can stream us making the bot after the game jam.
Yeah.
If you're down.
Oh yeah, big down. We need to make sure that there's some game dev in there. We can't just take a break from game dev while I'm putting all this effort into making shorts and advertising that I'm a Godot developer.
We just work on two things concurrently. That won't get confusing.
But the idea, I already have a bot that I wrote in Python that takes, that hooks into the Twitch chat API and listens for Twitch chat messages. And then all we need to do from there is grab those messages and either it'll make WebSocket calls to OBS, or OBS has its own Python scripting API. But the Python scripting API, in my opinion, has terrifying documentation, and I'm scared.
Okay. Something's wrong. Okay, none of my edits will keep because of GIMP being dumb. It's fine.
Sad. Okay, when we interact, we emit this signal. I think it's angry that our signal is the same name as this function. Cool. So then what do you want to subscribe to this signal? Should it be the rigid body?
Yeah, the rigid body should, in its script, well, it's going to be a kinetic body probably, but in its script, it should say, like, it should tie the signal of the interaction to, please, oh my gosh, my brain. Well, hang on. Maybe we do need it to just be a child instead. We should still keep the interaction signal, but we might need it to be more complicated than that. Because we need to know where the player was, and that's not something that's carried in the thing.
This is the wrong script.
Gosh dang it.
Here's the right script.
Maybe it's a little weird, but the player should interact and send itself into the signal.
The player should interact and send itself to the signal.
The thing that interacts with the interactable should send itself through the interact signal. So like whatever the interact signal is, the like has been interacted with, that should have a node 2D argument.
Okay.
And then the player should pass itself.
And
that
then
way, anything that interacts with an interactable can send itself for processing stuff.
And then
in this case, go on.
And then would it be that, for this case, we would have it find the angle difference between the interactable and the player, and then move in that direction?
Technically, but we can use vector math to make that way easier. We just subtract the global positions and then normalize, and that's a direction.
You had to go get a sandwich and you missed a lot. Oh, I didn't reset the text. Maybe I should put that, make
Things
that a
are readable
child.
now.
There we go. Now the chat should be a child of... Wait.
Alright, Quellis.
Oh, that's the wrong thing. I'm a silly goose. Hold on. Make this a child of the snake, and then now, when we scale the snake, your text will also come with it. Perfect. The deed?
Yeah, I sent it to you.
Oh. Lamps.
Probably to my right, like in the little hub area where I come from. And make them a little bigger as well. They could take up some of my body space over there.
How's that?
I'd put them a little further right, like up against your thing, almost.
Yeah, do you like it there?
Yeah, it's great.
Cool.
It's actually perfect.
I was trying to put it in where your body kind of loops around, so it looks like you're kind of hugging it a little bit.
I wish I had. Well, I don't have the image on hand, so I can't do too much with it. Oh, sorry, a cat came into the room.
There we go. Now I'm happy with it. Okay. This we need signal. We have signal. Now we need to emit signal.
Careful, 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 careful. Sorry, talk to the cat. Careful. I think you can remove the Godot 7 with the arrow. You just have me down there.
Okay. Done.
I'll see it eventually. Yeah. I mean, I just look fantastic. I think I'm fried. I think that's enough asset creation for me today.
Yeah.
Is there anything else I can do in code? What was I doing? I was gonna do something.
Well, you wanted to start adding the assets into the game, but you were waiting on me because it would create merge conflicts, but I don't know what you want me to do, and I need your help.
That's want you to push anything, so I'm up to date.
Yeah, and I want to either delete this interactable or finish making it work before I push.
You just add everything else, push everything else you've done.
But I don't want to push this with it.
Then don't add it to the repo.
Then I have to delete it from the scene.
No, you do. Yes, you're right.
Yeah.
Then let's hurry up and finish it.
Okay. Well, I need you to tell me what to do.
So the player should pass itself to that interactor.
Mm-hmm.
And it's still a rigid body, which is fine. We'll stick with that for now. Oh, you extend... Oh, no, yeah, okay. So go to the script that's on the rigid body. Have you saved? It looks like it might not have saved.
Yeah, I mean, I just made changes to the script and didn't save them.
Classic. So on the actual rigid body, does the rigid body have its own script? Because
the rigid body just has interactable for now.
So the rigid body shouldn't be interactable. The rigid body should have an interactable in it. The rigid body should have its own script with like the pushing and such. And then it should have something inside of it that works as the trigger, which isn't interactable.
So we need an area 2D up in here.
No.
Interactable has to be an area 2D.
Yeah, well no, you can add an interactable without adding an area 2D.
Go on.
So like, yeet the area 2D, and when you're adding a node, look for interactable. It'll just be in there.
There's such a tiny difference between doing that and doing this.
There is, but it'll be named interactable when you put it in. We should treat them like node types, because that's what they're meant to be.
Fine.
The technical difference is nothing. It'll act exactly the same. But the like process difference is huge. You've made a custom type that we're working with. And we're back. Make the snake a little bigger.
Okay.
And now we can create a script on rigid body.
Oh, we gotta make
snap,
the snake
shrink it
smaller.
back. Oh my goodness.
You got noped.
Not like this.
I'm being nerfed.
The nerf.
I love it. Okay, so I think the next step is to connect the signal. Did you have other ideas?
Well, we need to create a script to connect the signal to on.
Oh
rigid
yeah, we
body.
do. Attach script. There it is. Can I call it pushable?
Sure. And you put a function on here that takes a node 2D, of course. Been busy coding time. That's sorry. That's awesome. Happy you've been coding. You missed a lot of snake stuff.
You missed a lot of shenanigans. There was a lot of tomfoolery.
Taylor now has lava lamps. He comes from the lava lamp. New lore. Yeah, we do have coding time on stream.
Wait, what's black magic? Oh, exalted. What's black magic?
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Let's make this function called pushed, which takes the
Node 2D. Make the snake bigger.
snake's a little bigger.
Hi. So, first we're gonna do some math. The vector, oh yeah, you can connect those.
What? Oh. Hold.
Classic.
What?
The didn't save bit. So what you want to do here is you want to create a direction. So var direction equals, and then we're going to create a vector. And since we want a 2 vector, we're taking where we're going and subtracting where we're going from. So we're taking our current global position and subtracting the node 2D's global position.
Wait, can't you just do global position dot direction too? Yeah.
Except we're going the other way. We want the direction from the pusher to us.
So then pusher
Also,
dot
what does direction return? Does that return an angle? We don't want an angle.
Oh, it probably returns an angle in radians or degrees.
Yeah, heck that. Pusher dot global position minus, or whatever, our global position minus pusher dot global position, and then the whole thing normalized. So you can put it in parentheses and then dot normalized it. Oh, I forgot I can watch in real time on Discord.
Yeah.
We want to create a const up top. Make it like const strength equals 10. I don't know what we want yet. Probably make that all caps.
Oh yeah, good point.
Just for convention.
Yep, I'm into it.
And then, is there like an apply force function?
Probably not on a rigid
or
body.
Apply impulse? Why wouldn't there be? It's a rigid body. That's the whole point.
Oh yeah.
Apply impulse.
Apply impulse, there we go.
And then make that impulse direction times strength.
Direction times strength. And then we need one other argument.
Yeah, it's just a vector 2, 0. So just initialize a vector 2. Whoa. And you can just initialize it, you don't have to put any arguments. The default is 0.
Why 0, 0?
Because that's the center of the object.
Living with like 9 pets and 3 girls and having to manage nearly everything is so stressful. Had to walk off yet again and turn off hose that was overflowing our pool. Wasn't even told the hose was running. Oof, that's rough.
Whoa. Actually made me panic for a sec that the pool was overflowing here, but I actually did turn off the hose. I had a moment where I was like going to the pool, but I turned it off earlier.
Sorry, so why vector 2? Why an empty vector?
Because that's where the impulse is coming from, or like, I mean, I guess you could. It doesn't matter. It's not going to matter because we don't have rotation enabled on this thing, or we're going to disable rotation, so it won't make a difference where the impulse comes from. But this is just going to make it come from the center of the object.
Okay. And then that should be everything we need, right?
In the rigid body settings, we need a few more things. We need like damping, so that it slows down over time and doesn't just have 0 grav forever. Probably inertia? Sure.
Oh yeah, we do apply central impulse.
Oh, is that just direction times strength? Nice. Oh, linear damp. So go to linear and turn on damping. That's what we want.
Damp mode?
Yeah, there we go. So kill inertia.
Killed.
I said damping and then set inertia. I don't know if this will work because we might need to calibrate stuff.
Yeah. Something's not working.
Make it let us know when it's being pushed. Run it just with that.
Ooh, that's smart.
Oh yeah, because it already exists, right, Shiloh? It would make sense because it already exists as like a constant instead of it might already be stored in RAM somewhere rather than being generated by the initialization.
Wait, oh, we're only interacting with that interactables if they're warp points.
Right. So we should make warp points work like these normal interactables, where it uses the... no. You need to leave this exactly how it is, actually. Just add a new line where if close is just else. Or not even else, just add in the extra line of fire its thing. No, you don't need to do else at all. The warp point can also fire its trigger, it doesn't matter.
Oh, true. And,
easy to emit.
with what?
emit the signal?
No, we're calling a function.
Are we?
Yeah, we're calling interact.
Oh, okay. Why?
Because that's what you told me to do.
No, just emit the signal. The player can emit the signal.
But what if the interactable wants to do things when it gets interacted with?
It could, but we can also just do it the way we're already doing it. We can do it with signal still.
Interacted dot emit self.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going in the wrong direction.
Let me see what you put for the direction. Oh no, it's rotatable. We gotta fix that. Did you do position minus player position?
The pusher,
Nope.
the player position minus. That's what you.
Nope.
Okay.
Position minus player position. Because it's goal minus start. The start is the player. The goal is where we are. It is rotating all spooky like. I'm scared.
There we go. We're gonna need to give it a lot more force.
I would love to have a programming job. Exalted. I'm a little jealous.
For some reason, if we're close enough to it, we can just write it.
Okay, you need to make it not rotate first. And also increase the damping and increase the force. So strength should be 25 and damping should probably be doubled.
Okay.
And there should just be a setting.
Angular. No.
That is a thing still, isn't it? That
Wait.
you can disable rotations? Collision. Just filter it. Look for rotate.
Oh. Lock rotation.
Lock rotation. Gosh dang it! I would love to have a work from home software dev job. That's what I'm looking for. I don't have my degree yet, so I'm a little harder to hire, unfortunately.
Constant expression. Constant expression is just the best thing. Then you don't need to worry about things being compiled time or not. I think C++ is what I'm going to learn next after I get used to Godot. C++ is my day job. I don't like it for personal projects, but it's fun enough. Is rotating all spooky like?
Oh, sorry.
Programming job is a great thing, though I'm pushing to find a way to get into game development, work from home, also software dev job. It's not as great as it sounds. But yeah, having a job with something you love is indeed a plus.
I am self-dedicated enough, I would say. As long as the tasks are clear, you know, it's like do this, do this, do this. I technically had a work from home job before, and it was a little like, we kind of just need this done. And that was a little rough at times. But, I mean, I'm dedicated. And, you know, if it's programming, like, programming is just problem solving, and I'm a huge problem solver. I find it genuinely enjoyable.
Countless distractions and added stress.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, that's something that
It's currently very chill, so if I got a work from home job, it would just kind of flow.
Yeah, that's something that I'm very privileged, is that I live alone, so the only distraction is myself and YouTube.
Lucky.
But this streaming stuff that I've been doing has been so fun. And like, I was telling my dad about this job the other day, or yesterday. I was hanging out with him for Father's Day, and he was asking me how often I work, and I was like, well, nothing that I'm doing feels like work. Like, I'm doing things that benefit the stream and help drive engagement pretty much 12 hours a day at this point, but none of it feels like work.
Yeah, no, this is like the perfect job because it's super just enjoyable on its own and it's doing work.
Yeah, like we're just having fun.
If I could do this full time, I would do this full time in a heartbeat.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, at this point, I am. If I was doing this full time and getting paid for it, that would be epic.
Okay, so
try it with the new settings.
Yeah. Let's go.
Oh,
It's not moving very much.
Window. Well, it shouldn't move too much.
Oh yeah, I guess
much,
it's...
actually. It's moving way too much for
Well,
a
I'm
kick.
spamming the button.
Oh, okay. You might want to debounce that and make it so they can only do it every now and again. Make it so that if the current speed is less than a certain amount, they can push it again. That way they can only do it when it's slowed down a bit.
How do you check the speed?
Cat. You check the speed.
Does it have velocity? Linear velocity.
It has linear. It's linear velocity dot length, I think.
If linear velocity dot length is greater than what, like 0.05? 0.1?
No idea. And it would be less than, not greater than.
Smart. Trying to find the details of how the constant works in the source code is annoying when I'm using VS Code.
VS Code's pretty good for C++. I used it. What do you mean it doesn't allow you to click into references? That might need to be like 2 pixels instead of 0.5 pixels. Yeah, make that like a 1 or a 2.
You want it to still be able to
Really?
be moving a little bit.
Control click should work. Am I crazy?
Yeah, have you installed an extension for C++ into VS Code?
I like that. That push is very satisfying.
One concern
Wait,
I have...
Has my crunching been audible this whole time? You gotta tell me these things.
I don't think it was. I
Okay.
wasn't hearing, or at least it wasn't like distracting.
I think one of the like suggested C++ extensions just does it. If you just go to extensions, it will contextually recommend you extensions based on what you're doing. So if you have a C++ file open and you go to the extension browser on the left, it should just say like, oh, do you want to use this? Yeah, under extensions, it'll just contextually tell you like, oh, use C++. Yeah, that one by Microsoft and the extension pack. It helps a lot.
Oh, and this one?
Yeah, and the IntelliSense if you can, but that was blocked out for some reason.
Yeah. Did it get deprecated? It's deprecated. But yeah, these two, that should be all you need. That should do everything you're trying to do.
Weird. It doesn't work. I'm surprised because I've browsed C code and I know I can look at references. Weird. I'll look into that at some point.
Are you using a strange build system?
Well, it shouldn't even matter. The editor should just know. Yeah, I'll do some research. Quellis, could you replace that sprite with an Atlas texture for me?
I don't know what that means. Oh, yeah,
it's
yeah.
one of the texture types.
Wait, I should just change type, huh?
No, it's not a node type. You replace the texture.
Replace the texture on the sprite.
Yes, with an Atlas
because
texture.
filter, gotta get rid of the filter, drop this down, do Atlas, then we find the texture. No.
Do you use a Mac OS, Shiloh? Because I did find this. Yeah, totally. Now let me go back to Quellis real quick. Quellis. Atlas texture. So
Yeah,
for the Atlas, put in my runestone texture. You might want to get pull. There won't be any conflict.
Oh, wait, yeah. Okay. Hold a moment.
Because I haven't done anything.
Because somebody is
Because
blocking.
somebody...
Hold on, my headphones are uncomfy and I'm switching really quick.
I am sure you can do it though, Shiloh, because I do it all the time.
Okay. Where I gotta pull. Get pull. And then it would be in assets?
Mm-hmm.
What is it called? Runestone.
Oh, maybe. But could you change your Mac settings to use the other button so that it's the same on both computers or whatever? So yeah, move the runestone tiles over into Atlas.
Well, I try to drag it in and it doesn't let me.
No. It goes down to Atlas.
Okay.
And then the region is... Let me go to the runestone tiles.
Mm-hmm.
It's 0, 0, 16, 32.
There we go.
Don't delete it, or don't duplicate it, just resize it. Oh, that's the collision shape, not the, got it.
Oh wait, we should hold. Move the interactable there. Wait, if I'm on this, I can, yeah. We probably want it to be down here. There.
Makes sense to me.
Oh, look at that. That's gorgeous.
That's so satisfying. Let's go. Oh,
There.
you need to appear behind it based on Z value, which I think is a setting, or based on Y. Input key.
What?
We'll highlight it so you know you can interact with it. We actually already have highlights ready to go.
Is it the Y offset? No, it would be Z, right?
It would be, but it depends on the player's position.
Well, it shouldn't. No, because there's no situation that we can get behind it when we... Oh, no, because we can stand in front of it.
There's a Y-sort node, apparently, that you can use. See if there's a node called Y-sort.
How is it stylized?
I don't know. Someone just said put under a Y-sort node. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, let's see that.
Is it an option in Node 2D?
No.
I am streaming, but I'm not doing anything. My stream is the runestones at the bottom.
Well,
left.
you're streaming to this stream. I think Shiloh was asking if you have your own Twitch channel. Which the answer is no.
I have a Twitch channel. I don't stream very much, but I might get back into it now that I got this cool snake.
Code has a Twitch channel, but not currently streaming to it. Sorry.
Not at this exact moment. I got roasted.
What is your...
Yeah. You can find me at Code807 if you want to follow. Let's go! Thank you. Very nice of you.
Heck yeah.
I haven't streamed in a long time, but I might get back into it. I'm enjoying this.
Mm-hmm.
Yay for link clinking!
Clink the link!
Would you guys, I'm curious, would you be interested in any, like, gameplay stuff, or just game making, programming stuff?
Say that again?
Oh, I can't believe you lied to me, Shiloh. Do what I want? Okay, sounds good to me. Wow, the stream delay must be amazing. You are responding so fast to the things I say.
It's that fixed internet.
I mean, even one watcher is enough motivation to stream, if I'm being honest.
Oh, I wonder if the white sort node is Godot 3.
On any canvas item node, we can enable the Y sort enabled property. Y space sort.
Where?
Filter it.
Y sort
Y
enabled.
sort enabled. And I assume that'll inherit, so don't put it on main.
All the way at the top?
Yeah. And then take it off of whatever one you just put it on.
Oh, okay.
And then go see how the runestone behaves.
No. Wait. No.
Where is the runestone's center?
Do we want the center of the rigid body? That's up here, but the center of like the sprite, oh, also up here. The center of everything's up here.
It needs to probably be at the bottom.
How can I fix that? Do we want the center of the rigid body to be at the bottom of the sprite?
Yes.
So we should be able to do that.
The center of the whole object, which in this case is the rigid body 2D, should be down there.
Okay.
But we need to check the players in a second as well.
Yeah, that didn't make a difference.
Check the players center. Theirs is correct already. Nice. So maybe it does have to be both. That sucks. Let me check that tutorial is reading. It says it affects all child nodes.
And even enabling it directly on both the player and the interactable doesn't... Oh, I enabled it on the interactable, that's the problem. The rigid body, let's try that. No. It don't work.
Oh! Because the player isn't in the level. So the whole level, based on its center, is being rendered below the player because the player is below the level. Because the player isn't in the level.
Oh, does it have to be equals with the rigid body?
When we spawn the player, I think we need to spawn them in the level, is what's happening.
Yeah, so in order for it to work, it needs to be equals with the rigid body?
Yes.
Sad.
They need to be in the same hierarchy, which means we can't have the player outside of the level, which is a shame, but it's fine. It's not a big deal. We just, in main, when we load the player, instead of adding child player, do level.addChild player.
No.
Look at the remote hierarchy. Let's make sure it's correct.
Yeah.
Thank you. It should be straightforward. So you enabled it.
It's enabled on all three of these things.
It's enabled on the rigid body and on the character body and on the sprite.
Rigid body and character body, not on sprite.
Not that it matters.
I wonder if it needs to be on the character sprite as well. Nope. Yeah, exactly, Exalted.
What's up? I missed it.
Exalted said, why sorting be like?
Yeah.
Oh, it does push. I just haven't pressed the button. Look at it go.
It's pushing. Is this secretly still rock time? Yes.
Pioneers used to ride these babies for miles. I still have no idea why we can write it.
So the level has Y sort turned on?
No.
The level node itself? Turn on the level node. Hi, bud. Hi, bud. Hi.
Yes. Now it works.
Yay! We're gaming. So turn it off on the player and actually, just for testing, don't parent the player to the level anymore. Just for testing.
Yeah, it's good.
Nice. You could probably take it off of the stone and just put it on the player, and it should work. So it goes on the player and the level, but it doesn't need to go on the stone.
What is happening?
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry,
So
I was
Shiloh,
big distracted.
It needs to be on the level and on the player in our case, because the player is not in the level hierarchy. But yeah, everything else should be fine. The stone should not need its own.
There's
It
like
is right now.
really weird interactions when I stand on it. It doesn't
It's
like
because you're able to be affected by it somehow, which you shouldn't be. We'll check out the settings for the player motion.
Okay.
For now, let's fix the thing.
What are we doing?
Make the stone not Y sort. Because the only things that need to Y sort are the world and the player.
The rigid body as well.
Nothing but the player and the level.
Okay.
Assuming I'm right. It should still work fine.
Only player, level, and world now. And
Yeah,
it
there you
works.
Alright, check the settings of the character body you're using, or whatever it's called. I literally have no idea.
The settings of the character body that I'm using. Oh, here. Sorting enabled. Do you
That's
want
good. But I don't mean for that. I mean the physics stuff. Turn off the filter so we can see all the settings. Oh yeah, you can turn that off. The sprite doesn't need it. Yeah. Go back to the character body.
it? Sorry.
Slide on ceiling, sure. Floor, moving platform. Open up floor and moving platform in collision.
Stop on slope. Block on wall?
What does it say? Let me read that. Get rid of that. What do you mean? Oh, it can. Oh, maybe it can't, because we didn't without the level.
I have no idea.
Why didn't it just work? Maybe they just have to be neighbors, or siblings.
Yeah, I don't know.
They have to be, like, at minimum siblings, I guess.
It's super weird.
So, yeah, see how this works.
No, I'm still able to write it. Yeah, same weird interaction.
Get rid of slide on ceiling.
Slide on ceiling?
Yeah, it's up there. Up there. Up.
Here.
There.
Nope.
Googling. Go to the moving platforms section. What does on leave add velocity?
Oh, that's not what you wanted me to do.
On leave add velocity. What are the options? Do nothing.
I think that's it. No.
Nope. What about under collision option or collision object 2D collision settings? Always. That's always the case. Is there friction? No. Why is it? You shouldn't be reacting to it at all.
Yeah.
Go to the rigid body and see if there's any weird settings in there that's making it interact with the player.
Hold on. Okay.
Hover over the damp modes? Okay. Scroll up. Yeah. Go back to the character body.
Wait, do you think it might be this one?
I doubt it.
Okay.
You try it, but I highly doubt it.
Oh, it is disabled. Never mind. Back to the character body.
Scroll all the way up. What is safe margin?
Save margin. This might help.
Probably upping and lowering that, yeah.
What if we go one whole pixel?
You're insane.
I know. Nope.
Try 10 pixels.
You're insane.
I know.
Nope.
Try 0 pixels.
Small or biggest
snap length.
Smallest
I think that snap length is probably our enemy. Yeah, so get rid of that and set that back to whatever it is.
0.08 is what it was before, I think.
Yeah, you're right. What does that do?
Snapping distance.
Oh, it's kept attached to slopes. Yeah, kill that. 0.0. 0.0. It's because it thinks it's a floor. because it had 0 gravity, but it's still like a body. Open it? Let me read it more. It says something about a setting. Do we have one of those? Oh, that is ours. Yeah, yeah.
What?
Are we using move and slide?
Yeah, probably. Mm-hmm.
Is there another move we should be using? Type move and see what comes up. Move and collide.
You want to use move and collide instead?
Yes. I think it is sliding and sticking. We are sticking to our rock when we push it is the issue.
It needs an argument.
Yeah, we gotta plug velocity into it. Don't we also have to delta? Yeah, we gotta delta that. Okay, so switch back to slide for Shiloh and show the issue.
What? Oh.
Go back to move and slide to show Shiloh what's going on.
Yeah, so what's going on is when I go here, if I were to push this from the side, everything works fine. If I push it from the bottom, our Z indexing is weird, but if I push it from the side, we're good. And then if I stand on top of it and push it, we ride it like a pioneer riding these babies for miles.
I think it's just because it's connecting to the floor with the like snap option that we were just looking at. Go back to the character body inspector. It showed that that's what's happening.
What?
Snap length. That one.
Yeah.
Can you -1 that or anything? No, you can walk away, but here, hover over it again. Let me read through it again. The last bit. If you want to apply a snap without taking into account the... No.
I can walk away. We just shouldn't be following it when we're not moving.
Or snap length. Let me see if I can look up... Disable... If you look up the word floor, is there a floor snap option?
Floor layers. But that's it.
Neither. They're on separate nodes. Because it's happening from the top, it is certainly the... Oh, what's max angle? Hover over max angle. Zero.
Think that'll fix
13. 13.
Why 13?
Actually, no, do 0. Do 0. I was thinking it's exact angle, but it's max angle. 0. It might still not work because it's already 0.
Yeah, something's not right.
Okay, maybe undo that max angle bit. Woo!
Woo!
Well, let's just hit the button. It resets it.
Wait, we broke something.
What is this?
Oh, it's because of the move and collide. Sorry, that's why.
We were talking about.
Let me put this back to 0.
You might be able to do move and collide velocity times velocity times delta.
I want to try that next. Yeah. Velocity.
Is that all we gotta do, Shiloh? Is velocity times delta? The heck did you just do? What are you doing?
Pay no attention to me.
First time.
Don't look. Okay, let's see. Now it works.
It just works. Oh, does move and slide have options? Like when you run it, are there optional arguments we could pass it? Go to the definition of move and slide. That's not move and slide.
Oh, move and collide is on a different thing? No, it doesn't have any args.
The general behavior and available properties change according to the motion mode. I'm gonna click that.
Motion mode?
Down. See motion mode constants for available modes.
Motion mode grounded or floating? So we want motion mode to be floating.
Floating, yeah. Motion mode 1. Is that something we can set over on the character body 2D area? Wait, don't click away. Don't click away. Just go to the inspector on the right and see if we can set it without code first.
Motion mode?
Motion. Yeah. Type it.
Fine.
Yeah, there it is.
Floating.
There we go.
So should we go back to move inside and see if that works?
Yes. And it will work. That should just fix it.
Wait, that was weird. Okay, everything's fine. Yeah.
Yay!
We Godot.
So that bug that you just ran into, by the way, consistently trigger it by starting the game and immediately going left. Your character will not move. No, not an ad break starting soon. We hate to see it.
Are you seeing what's happening here?
No. Oh, you're...
I think...
Why is that happening? It should have left by now.
I think we don't clear the interactable. Or the closest interactable when we're doing that closest check.
Exit. We can test it real quick by restarting, walking up to the warp point, walking away, and then interacting.
True. Let's see. Yep.
Lol. Look at our little runestone.
Look at our runestone.
It has such pushability. That's I think that's really satisfying looking.
It stands on our shoulders when we get too close.
So you need to offset the sprite itself because it's per node. So the sprite needs to have a center.
Where are we?
Like the bottom.
Here.
I assume you can offset it somehow because you have to be able to get this to work right.
Oh, so it's because this center is in the wrong place? Is that what you think?
Yes. Yeah, there's the offset. Perfect.
Okay, cool. Ad break.
So if you can go ahead and center everything again, and then just offset the sprite.
Yeah. No, not there. Where's transform? Here. Do that.
Why? Why don't you click the reset button? It just resets. It's one click.
Okay. So it works on top. It still doesn't work on the bottom.
Actually, it looks like it might have
Shiloh, look!
worse.
We fixed it! We don't ride it anymore like a pioneer.
There's a motion mode setting that starts at grounded, and grounded means that it tries to track with the ground if you're on the ground. But you can switch it to floating, in which case it doesn't care if there's a ground or not, which is exactly what we want.
Yeah.
And we also have telekinesis, we've discovered.
Yeah.
You're welcome! We also have telekinesis, as you can see. We never clear the current interactable the player is working with on the player side. It was snapping to the ground, yes. The ground being anything that's like vector downwards, which in this case was the top of the runestone. It would have stuck to anything that was moving slow enough.
Here it is.
No.
So it's in character body 2D, and basically...
Floating, yes. Yes.
Yeah, so basically grounded would be useful for like a side-scroller, a platformer, where there actually is a notion of a ground. But as far as we're concerned, no ground exists. The only ground is just texture. It's all visual.
Can you go back to... I probably have to leave soon, but I really want to get this figured out. Can you go back to the runestone to figure out why the... So the sprite is down there. So when you're below it, you should render in front of it, but you're not. Why? None of these have their Y sword on, right?
Y sword false. Y sword false.
But it was kind of working until recently.
No, I don't think it ever worked.
No, it worked, but only when you got too close did it clip over you.
It only works, yeah, when I'm really close under it, but I think that bug was always present.
That still means that Y sword's working. If it gives you two different options based on where your Y is, it's working.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that the Y's in the wrong place, which means somebody's offset is incorrect. Oh, the player sprite.
Oh, the player sprite.
Same deal.
Yeah. Oh, the reset button is next to the X, so I thought it would only reset the X.
It's on every variable, and you can always reset to the default value. Every variable that's not at the default value has that button to immediately set it back to the default value. So no, we don't. We just need it on the level, and oh, actually we might. Did we put it on main? Is Y sorting still on main?
Yeah, Y sorting isn't even inside the level. There we go.
Yay! Proper runestone!
Runestone! Telekinetic runestone!
Go. So, okay, so one thing I want to check. The player has Y sort enabled, right?
Yeah, no. Probably not.
Please, Quillis.
It does.
It does. And the level has Y sort enabled, I think.
I don't think so.
I don't trust you.
This level. It does.
It does have it on. And does main have it on?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, it is, everything's parented to something that does. I think maybe when it, I don't know, because it didn't work. Turn off the one on parent, or turn off the one on the player and the one on the level. Maybe just main needs it. Yeah, exactly. Which is what I thought we tried earlier, but it didn't work. Let's try it again. Reset the level as well.
Save, run. No.
But what's entities? Everything's an entity. The runestone is a parent, right? Does it only start Y sorting its immediate children? Is that how it works? But no, this should work, because that doesn't make any sense. Because the sprite is itself a child of a rigid body. So what do you do about that? Because the rigid body doesn't need it.
Only the level needs it for some reason.
Well, no, main needs it too.
Well, yeah, the level in main. But the player doesn't need it.
Really?
So I tried two things. Off on the player and on the level, that works.
Yeah, let me see that. But it doesn't. It does care about the sprites, Shiloh. That's how we were able to fix the visuals. It cares about the sprite position. And how do you explain this? This is the level sorted and main sorted, but not the player sorted, and it works fine. See, that's what I thought. I figured it would be the rigid body and the character body, but it's... I don't think it is. Wait, maybe it is. Go back to the scene. So it is immediate children. So click rigid body. I want to see where the center is on the room.
Rigid. Center is.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Okay, so it's immediate children. Got it. Got it. You right, Shiloh. You right.
Oh, anything you want Y sorted, you only need to put Y sort on its parent.
That's correct.
Got it.
What Shiloh has been diligently trying to tell us.
Wait, hold on. I need to make a note of this timestamp because that's a perfect moment to make a short from.
It will, Shiloh, technically, because the sprite will end up sorted, because the sprite is a child of the player. Sure. Whenever you can, Quellis.
If main Y sorting off but player on, okay.
So main off, player on. It should
main
still
off,
work because the sprite is a child of the player. So the sprite will get Y sorted.
And for science, levels also on. So it's only level and player.
Right. Right. And that should kind of work, but in a way that we don't really want.
Nope, doesn't work.
From any distance?
No, the player's always on top.
So why doesn't that work?
At least it's consistent.
Wait, but why doesn't that work? But why doesn't this work? Because sprite, the animated sprite under the player, should now be Y sorted, right?
All immediately children. But the sprite that we're trying to Y sort is a child of the thing that has Y sorting enabled.
No, but it is the parent of a sprite. The sprite should be Y sorted, which is the visuals of the player. So the only reason it works otherwise with main on, so the way it works is that they all have to be in a connected Y sort hierarchy and the direct child of something with Y sort enabled. So the way it works is that it Y sorts all of its immediate children, and then if you put a Y sort on one of those immediate children, it breaks it down further. Can you skip a parent? Can you have a... Can you skip a parent? Can you have a Y-sorted node, and then two nodes that aren't Y-sorted, and then a bunch of nodes that are Y-sorted under those, and then you set Y-sorting on those? Like, if you skip one that doesn't have Y-sorting enabled, will it still split it up further down the chain? Well, while we're talking about this, could you go to clear the currently interacted with item?
Clear?
Go to the player script, please.
Oh, yeah. Figure out, stop the telekinesis.
Yeah. So, if else.
Where?
Actually, no. Scroll down to when something leaves the area.
Oh yeah.
Parents and all agree on Western area of the planet. So if interactables dot size equals 0 after the erase, not before.
I think what we should do actually is see if closest
there
equals the current interactable.
No, because we still want it to adjust and connect to the next closest.
Okay. So
if
then
interactables dot size equals 0, closest equals null.
Oh yeah, I guess this does the same thing, huh?
No, the other one doesn't do this.
Well, it would give, I think it would give the same output. The other one just requires more computation.
That's a function.
Thank you.
Okay.
Huh.
Did you save?
It saves itself when you run.
Okay. So if area is interactable.
Oh.
Interactable.
I didn't assign it to null. I compared it to null.
Oh. That'll do it. Silo. So frustrated. If closest not equals null. Sure. Yeah, could you also fix the Y sorting? I think one of them is still off.
Yeah, this is still that experiment. I think we need to turn it back on main.
Go back. Go back. Go back. We do need to turn it on main. Go turn it on main. That was fine. But then on the player, you just made it check if it's null for that one, but that the one above it also uses closest, so you're gonna have the same issue.
I think checking if it's warp point will return false if it's null, but yeah, I guess it's a little more readable.
Yeah, there you go.
To lump these two together rather than separate them. You were right, thank you. Adagon Dev is raiding with 15 viewers. Thank you so much for the raid.
Oh, you're gonna have a party to entertain. Hello,
Adagon
Dev.
Hello.
Thank you so much, Adagon Dev.
Yeah, thank you for saying shout out. We do need to shout out Adagon.
Absolutely.
I don't think I've had the pleasure to check out Adagon's stream yet, but I did watch a little bit of their VOD, and they do seem pretty cool.
You know who has checked out Adagon's stream? Everyone in chat.
All 15 people in chat. You always stream before and after me. Yeah, especially during this game jam, I think I'll have less ridiculous streaming hours once this game jam is over, but we'll see.
You're hitting us a little bit at the close, at least for me. I'm going to be headed out in a little bit. I got to get some dinner.
But how was your stream? What were you working on today? Did it go well? Tell us everything.
Absolutely.
Manadono, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Quella Squad. Okay, what do you want me to check?
You want to test it to make sure it works with Z and
yeah,
no
let's make sure the level
and
is
no telekinesis.
My sort. Yeah, everything should work now. Yeah, Y sorting works. And we don't have telekinesis anymore.
Yes.
Yeah.
Features. Oh, Adagon, that sounds awesome.
More of the companion animal system for animals that fight alongside you. Also the upgrade system. Very cool.
Why? What was happening, Shiloh?
Pushing while away from rock. Oh, it's because we were finding the closest interactable that was inside our radius, but then when it left the radius, it was still stored in this closest value. And we were just whenever we tried to interact, we were just interacting with whatever was in this closest value. So even if we walked a mile away, we would still be able to push it. The rock.
But now we do a check anytime we get far enough away from any interactable, and we say, by the way, are we out of interactables to interact with? If so, please clear the interactables list.
Yeah. That's accurate, though. The rune that you can see on it was giving it magic powers, and we drained all the magic powers out of it.
Yeah, gone. Push it all the way across the map. Go, go, go.
It's such a long way.
Then you better get started.
Look how long we have to go. Pushing it 1 inch at a time, all the way over here, and then all the way up.
I hope people
to here.
Are here for the stream next time as well, so I can draw some more custom rocks.
Oh yeah, the rocks you see in the bottom left corner of the screen is what Code has been working on today.
I got a whole little page of assets here that I made.
While I've been working on the coding to make this work. Rock stream! It was a great rock stream. And trees. We got trees and bushes.
We got fancy trees. We got runestones. Let me zoom in. Let me give a little tiny corner of the screen tour.
Make you bigger.
So we got these rocks, including some custom rocks. Some of these are secretly fan rocks for people. We got character. We got fancy trees. Very proud of my tree sprites today. And then we got more rocks, of course, because you can never have too many rocks. We have special rocks for flavor. We have a trap, a really gnarly looking beast trap. And then some bushes. All of these assets are actually, I will be publishing a pack of them once the game jam is over, but they're actually all available right now because the game is technically open source on GitHub. So all these assets are just something you can get a hold of if you want.
Oh yeah, Adagon Dev's avatar is adorable.
I haven't seen it. I will need to go see it.
Mm-hmm. It's so cute. Adagon Dev, what is your... Do you have a game engine? Are you in Godot?
Looks like Godot to me.
You can go to the GitHub repo, download your rock, and put it as your desktop background. You can indeed. Let me fetch a link.
You can do.
Here's the repo for anyone who wants to go there and download some rocks. Okay, it's time to commit and push.
Yes.
There's so many changes. Wait, have I pulled everything? Yeah. Looks like we're good.
Solid color can be a little tricky, Shiloh. Solid color can look empty if you're not careful. I try to keep noise low, but not non-existent, because solid color can actually be pretty brutal for making graphics look underdeveloped. Depending. It can be very stylistic and it can be done very well, but at least for me, I'm terrible at it. Oh, okay. See, here we go. We've come full circle. Last time you weren't making a joke about your tiles, and I interpreted it as a joke about your tiles. This time you were. Interpreted as if you were serious. So, here we go.
I was watching this video about somebody making an indie game, and it was a trailer for their game, and every single character and everything was just solid black, except for their eyes and like one or two details, which were either white or red. And I was surprised because I'm like, wow, this actually looks really styled and really good.
Well, you've also got games like Undertale, where a lot of stuff is just solid color.
Oh, that's true.
Undertale's the big example.
Yeah. And Undertale doesn't put a lot of noise and detail.
Only for background elements. For characters and for floors, everything is very plain.
Yeah, I noticed that here. Open image. There we go. The trees are super detailed.
It depends on the location too, but a lot of the time, the stuff is very flat color.
How's the background? So that's part of why it worked, is that the background was it was outside, so like the trees and whatever that were close were kind of like a dark gray, and then as it gets further it gets lighter, and it looked really good. It felt really detailed because there was a lot of parallax layers. What did we do today? Added puzzle map with pushable runestone. Push.
And we did lore.
Well, I mean, in this commit.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah, let's talk about our lore. Our story is that we have a town or a village that used to live up at a lake, and over time, a really long time ago, they moved out into the forest, and there was a spirit in the lake that served as their protector. And the village fell under sickness, and our hero is trying to travel to the lake to hopefully meet that spirit. It's kind of a legend now, but the village still has hope that the spirit is there. And while you're playing the story, it's being told by some people around a campfire. And when you get to the lake, they kind of have an argument about what actually happened in the story that they were telling.
The main core of the game is that they disagree about how the story went. Whether the spirit was real or imagined, whether the hero even believed in it or not, whether the woods themselves were magical or not. And those disagreements we would like to manifest as details in the world. Like a character says, no, it went like this, and then you'll see it like that in the game, because you are the story being conflictingly told by several people at once. And the ending we will leave mostly up to interpretation, with the character presumably making it to the lake, and then walking off screen as the characters bicker about how it goes from there. And you won't actually see it, so you'll have no visual confirmation of the truth.
Oh, I kind of wonder if it'll end up feeling kind of like a conversation between you and the storytellers, where there's kind of things that the storytellers disagree on, but there's also things that you can do that change the story that they're telling. So it's kind of like you're both building this story together. I hope it'll feel that way. That would be really cool.
Didn't you teach me something else, Code?
Rock shapes?
Yes. The floating versus grounded on
Oh yeah.
the character collider, the character body. if a character body is set to grounded, it will attempt to keep itself on a floor if the floor moves. One issue with this is that if you don't have the concept of a floor and your game doesn't have gravity, but you try to push down on an object gently, your character will automatically track to it, assuming that that thing below you is a floor. We had to switch our character to floating so that rocks counted as objects in space, not ground.
I can't remember where that was now. Oh, here, motion mode. Floating or grounded. Basically, the way I see it is if you're doing a side scroller, you want grounded, and if you're doing a top down, you want floating.
Pretty much.
Then a magical unicorn appeared and gave them a magic ring. Storyteller 2. No, it was a horse, and he tripped over a custom rock. He tripped over a personalized rock.
I feel like that was probably a personalized rock situation, if I'm being honest. That's just how things happen. Well, thank you, Quellis, for having me on stream. This was great. I'm glad I got some art done.
Thank you for coming. It's always nice to have you.
I will probably head out to go get some foodstuffs. I hope you all have a great rest of your stream. Welcome everyone from Adagon. Adagon, thanks for the raid, of course. I will talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Huh. I think we gonna do a raid. Do we got people in here? Yeah, we have people here. Let's do a raid. I'm getting pretty tired and I want to end the stream too, so we're gonna raid Falinir. Please join the raid. And goodbye.